continue to get you the breaking updates that we are picking up. The story that first broke here, right here on Times Now, as it seems that the trouble seems to be mounting for Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia. Now, in a latest development, the MHA, or the Ministry of Home Affairs, has given sanctions to prosecute Manish Sisodia under the Prevention of Corruption Act of the Feedback Unit. This is the Snoop gate that has now come back to haunt the Aam Aadmi Party, where Delhi Lieutenant Governor Saxena, who had approved the CBI's request for the prosecution and sanction, forwarded the same to the MHA, and the MHA has now given a green signal. Now, the CBI had sought to sanction and register FIR against Sisodia, who heads the Vigilance Department of the Delhi government, under which the Aam Aadmi Party government in 2015 had surreptitiously corrected and created FBU, which is the Feedback Unit, said to be an extra-constitutional, extra-judicial intelligence agency, allegedly used to spy over different ministries and opposition political parties and entities and individuals as well. Now, what is being said कि मनीष सिसोदिया की बात करें तो उनकी मुश्किलें किस तरह से बढ़ती हुई नजर आ रही है, क्योंकि उनको सीबीआई की तरफ से समन्स ऑलरेडी भेज दिए गए हैं। जहां तक लिकर गेट की इन्वेस्टिगेशन एक तरफ वो भी जारी है, अब बताया जा रहा है कि स्नूप गेट के मामले में क्योंकि वो विजिलेंस डिपार्टमेंट के हेड है, इसलिए अब उनको प्रोसिक्यूट करने की जो परमिशन है वो भी एमएचए की तरफ से मिल गई है। Let me straight away go across to Priyank. We also have Bhavtosh and Sabyasachi, all three of them joining us live. Good morning to all of you. Sabyasachi, सबसे पहले आपके पास आते हैं क्योंकि आप मनीष सिसोदिया के घर के सामने ही खड़े हैं। वो अक्सर बाहर आकर मीडिया रिएक्शंस तो देते हैं और शायद इस बार वो फिर से टाइमिंग को क्वेश्चन करे, क्योंकि आज मेयरल इलेक्शंस भी होने वाले हैं, वहां पे भी वोटिंग होने वाली है और दोबारा मनीष सिसोदिया का नाम सामने आया है।
Well, absolutely. See, more trouble for Manish Sisodia. And earlier, 2 weeks before, Manish Sisodia has clearly pointed out that these allegations surrounding the feedback unit are false and motivated. He clearly attacked the central government over misusing the agencies. And now he has got a major setback after the CBI has got a green signal from the Home Ministry as well. And what is important to note is that the entire FB unit between the time period of February 2016 to September 2016, between this time period, the matter or the materials that the feedback unit have gathered were against the political parties, against different entities, whereas it was actually supposed to gather intelligence information against the various departments of the Delhi government. This is what the CBI had filed in their investigation, and that is what they have submitted to the LG in their preliminary report. And based on this preliminary report, the LG has now forwarded it to the Home Ministry, and the Home Ministry has given a green signal. So clearly, more trouble for Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia, and the Snoop Gate case, which the BJP has been raising their voices from 2015 onwards, stating that it is motivated, because the preliminary report also reveals that around 60% of the report or the materials that was being collected by the feedback unit was focused on collecting political intelligence.
All right, so that has been how trouble seems to be mounting here. And with regards to this feedback unit, exactly what was its main purpose? Why was it even set up in the first place? And what are the allegations now leveled? Bhavtosh, if you can put that down and focus for us.
Well, the unit was set up as soon as Aam Aadmi Party won its election. In fact, the massive landslide that happened in 2015, this unit was in fact given SUVs, and also allegedly it said that it had snooping gadgets, and the unit was it had drawn officers from paramilitary forces and also from intelligence bureau. And once this unit was set up, it was given money from a corpus of a secret fund within the Deputy CM's office, and the whole idea was that it will keep a tab on various departments because of public interaction that departments have. But the idea actually was to carry out snooping, or allegedly carry out a snooping. Now, the first corpus that was given to this unit was around 2 crore rupees. Now, the investigation that was carried out was first by the anti-corruption unit, and subsequently the file was moved to the CBI, to the anti-corruption branch of the CBI. Now, it took CBI nearly 3 to 4 years to complete its inquiry. the reason for delay, Amitabh, was the fact that sanction is needed. That's where this entire matter got stuck, and
All right.
sanction has now been given.
तो सैंक्शन सीधे तौर पे अब दिल्ली लेफ्टिनेंट गवर्नर की तरफ से जो सीबीआई की रिपोर्ट थी और वो पेंडिंग मैटर को लेकर सीधे आगे उन्होंने रिपोर्ट एमएचए और प्रेसिडेंट को भेजी और वहीं से अब ये नॉड मिला है एमएचए की तरफ से ताकि दे कुड गो हेड विद द केस एंड इन्वेस्टिगेशन एज फार एज दिस पर्टिकुलर एजेंसी हियर इज कंसर्न। तो कार्रवाई क्या सीबीआई की तरफ से ही की जाएगी प्रियंक, क्योंकि आपने सबसे पहले ये नोट जो एमएचए की तरफ से आया है वो टाइम्स नाउ पे सबसे पहले ये चला है, तो उसके बारे में जरा बताएं जो आगे की कार्रवाई है, क्या वो सीबीआई की तरफ से ही करी जाएगी?
जी बिल्कुल, क्योंकि सीबीआई ने प्रोसिक्यूशन सैंक्शन मांगा था और चूंकि मनीष सिसोदिया के मनोनीत सांसद हैं, माफ कीजिए मनोनीत मेंबर ऑफ लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली एमएलए है, इसलिए और मिनिस्टर भी हैं, जिसके कारण किसी भी जांच एजेंसी को अगर एफआईआर दर्ज करनी है तो जो कंसर्न अथॉरिटी होती है उसके परमिशन चाहिए होते हैं और प्रोसिक्यूशन सैंक्शन के लिए उस प्रमोशन जो परमिशन है वो अब सीबीआई के हाथ लग चुका है। तो जाहिर सी बात है पेपर वर्क होगा, वापस एमएचए के पास पेपर जाएगा, वहां से सीबीआई और सीबीआई की जो टीम मेंबर्स है, जो सीनियर अधिकारी हैं, जिसका मतलब डायरेक्टर लेवल पे ये बात जाएगी और एक यूनिट डिसाइड होगी कि वो इस मामले में अब एफआईआर को दर्ज करे। लेकिन अगर हम इस मामले के लिए बोले तो शुरुआत से ही सीबीआई का ये कहना था, जो उन्होंने लेटर एलजी ऑफिस को दिया था, कि ये एक एक्स्ट्रा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल एक्स्ट्रा जुडिशियल इंटेलिजेंस एजेंसी है जो कि स्पाई यूनिट बनाई है काफी मिनिस्टर्स और ऑपोजिशन पार्टी के लोगों और प्राइवेट इंडिविजुअल्स के लिए। इस स्नूपिंग की जो यूनिट है उसको लेकर के जो इंफॉर्मेशन है वो मनीष सिसोदिया के क्लोज एड यानी कि दिल्ली के चीफ मिनिस्टर अरविंद केजरीवाल के पास भी जाता है। तो मामला केवल मनीष सिसोदिया पे नहीं अटकता है। अमिता, आप जान सकती हैं कि अगर इस पूरे मामले में जो सबूत मिले हैं अगर वो बाहर आते हैं तो जाहिर सी बात है जिन जिन लोगों के की इंफॉर्मेशन, उनकी जानकारी स्पाई नेटवर्क के जरिए आम आदमी पार्टी की सरकार ने ली है, वो भी आम आदमी पार्टी के लिए काफी ज्यादा खतरनाक साबित हो सकता है क्योंकि वो अपने पर्सनल लेवल पे भी, अपनी पर्सनल कैपेसिटी पे भी जाके कोर्ट के सामने बोल सकते हैं कि हमारे खिलाफ जो साजिश हुई है, हमारी जो इंफॉर्मेशन बिना हमारी जानकारी के ली गई है, वो भी काफी ज्यादा महत्वपूर्ण है। सबसे दिलचस्प मामला अमिता यही होगा कि जब धीरे धीरे करके इसकी परतें निकलेंगी और पता चलेगा कि वो कौन से लोग थे जिनके बारे में जानकारी हासिल की गई, वो कौन से लोग थे जिनकी कौन सी जानकारी हासिल की गई, ये सारी चीजें काफी ज्यादा महत्वपूर्ण
होना अभी बाकी है। इन्वेस्टिगेशन अब शुरुआत किस तरह से करी जाएगी, क्योंकि प्रिलिमिनरी रिपोर्ट जो सीबीआई की तरफ से है उसके बेसिस पे रखते हुए क्या आगे की जांच होगी। एक बार लेट्स गेट इन अ वर्ड फ्रॉम मिस्टर माजिद मेमन एज वेल। सर, गुड मॉर्निंग टू यू। हाउ डू यू फील इट इज गोइंग टू बी अ बिग सेटबैक फॉर मनीष सिसोदिया इन पर्टिकुलर बिकॉज द एमएचए हैज नाउ ग्रांटेड परमिशन टू प्रोसिक्यूट हिम?
See, this sanction or permission to prosecute the Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi and belonging to Aam Aadmi Party, you see, seems to be a fallout of bitter political war that is going on between BJP and Aam Aadmi Party. You see, it is very unfortunate that those who are opposing BJP are at receiving end either from the government or for the agencies. Now, ED or CBI are made to just run behind opposition leaders who are becoming some kind of a problem for political interest of the ruling party, BJP. Now, mayor election, we have seen what's happening now. We have seen how Sisodia was invited by CBI. Of course, he has taken time again. Now they have taken sanction to prosecute him. Well, one does not know whether this would stand up judicial scrutiny if it is challenged. But at the same
as the
time,
CBI has been conducting its inquiry, don't you think it even becomes for the Aam Aadmi Party to explain this and why exactly was this feedback unit that was established in the first place and what exactly what was its nature of its work? Because there were several allegations that have now been leveled that it was in a way purportedly used to snoop on opposition leaders.
Now remember criminal jurisprudence. Unfortunately, the media people may not know it in depth. In criminal law, if you have to make progress in investigation, why are you unduly depending upon suspect or the proposed accused? You have many other avenues from where you can collect evidence, but you take pleasure in inviting, calling the suspect, making him sit for hours and hours and calling him again and then thereafter arresting him and then seeking custodial interrogation, etc. This is not the just procedure of criminal investigation. Unfortunately, in our country, people are forgetting the significance of personal liberty and the harassment that is being caused by the agencies to respectable citizens. I'm sorry that this smells of political vendetta.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Memon, for joining us here on the broadcast. So we are talking about the other political leaders and parties as well that are now standing in support with the Aam Aadmi Party and its leader, Manish Sisodia, because they have been questioning the timing, and they are also questioning if this is political vendetta or a motivated move that has now been done by the MHA. Shivya, the details, please, of the note that has now been first accessed by Times Now.
Well, as far as the note is concerned, the MHA has given the order to prosecute the Delhi's Deputy CM Manish Sisodia in this matter. But however, Amita, let's quickly have a look at the charges that are currently against the AAP leader, wherein as far as the CBI is concerned, their charge is that the feedback unit collected political intelligence, and that is the foremost charge that is there in this particular matter. Charge 2, activities of political persons were traced by this particular unit, which was allegedly created by the Aam Aadmi Party, and the FBU investigated more than 700 cases in 8 months. Remember, this unit was formed back in 2015, post which these charges have now come to the fore. It also says that 60% of cases investigated by feedback unit were political. So this is what the CBI said in its note. It says that as far as the unit is concerned, it was allegedly created by the Aam Aadmi Party for their own political gains to snoop onto the political leaders, and that is the basic charge which has been given by the CBI, and now the case is going to be investigated further.
चलिए, those are the charges that are now being leveled. Remains to be seen क्या वो जांच का विषय होगा कि पता चलेगा आखिरकार कि क्या ऑपोजिशन लीडर्स के ऊपर वाकई कोई स्नूप गेट या जासूसी जारी थी ये फीडबैक यूनिट की तरफ से। शायद वो खुलासा अब इन्वेस्टिगेटिव एजेंसीज करे, लेकिन इसमें बीजेपी का क्या कहना है, क्योंकि वो वेलकम कर रहे हैं